What up, everyone? How are y'all doing today? Hope y'all are having a great Wednesday. Hope you're having a great hump day, great work day. Wherever you're at, wherever you're watching this from the world, David Lamoureux here. I just wanted to welcome you on to day 11 of my 30-day Facebook Live challenge. Today I want to talk to you about a subject that is very near and dear to my heart. Is knowledge really power? All right. I just got done sitting down, reconnecting with a good friend of mine, and man, we had a heart-to-heart. Man, it was just an incredible experience. Just kind of catching up with my friend Blas. I'm going to give you a shout out, Blas. It was incredible reconnecting with you, buddy, and just to see the level of growth that's happened in you and I's life over the past couple of years. What's going on, Izzy? How you doing? Howdy, howdy. Good to see you on here. Guys, if you're watching this on live, drop me some comments, maybe punch that like button in the face a couple of times. If you're catching this on the replay, then type replay. I'd love to catch up with you. Also, type me a new. If you're new to my channel, watching me, if you're new following me, then please type a new. I'd love to reach out and see how you're doing wherever you're at in the world. But guys, we talked about a lot of things. It was a 2-hour sit down, just a good time to reconnect. What's going on, Anna? How are you doing? Good to see you on here again. Is knowledge really power? All right, that's what we're talking about today. So I'm gonna give you just a couple of it was so good, guys. I just had to take a couple of notes because he was really dropping some good bombs over this, on some of the things that he's been learning over the past couple of years. So knowledge is really only power. Sorry, it's really only power whenever you implement it. Whenever you implement what you've learned, that's when it becomes power. Okay, whenever you act on the things that you've recently learned. Don't become a professional student where all you do is you learn, you absorb, you learn, you absorb, and you never actually get out there and do anything with it. That's not really doing you any good. It's not doing the world any good. It's not doing, your family any good. It's just, not really benefiting what you've, until that you have actually acted on what you've learned. And I'm wearing a shirt today. It kind of talks about that. Do it. Okay, it's flip-flopped, but kind of Nike's deal, but this actually came from before Nike even made it. A guy by the name of Art Williams, self-made millionaire in the insurance industry. If you haven't seen or heard of Art Williams yet, just go look up Art Williams on YouTube and look up the YouTube video Art Williams. All you can do. It'll change your life. It's the greatest video. It's hilarious. So I want you guys to be obsessed with implementing the things that you've learned. All right. I encourage you not to learn massive amounts of things and then just never do anything. It would be better, I believe, if you learned a few small couple of things and then acted immediately on it right after you learned it. You're going to get so much further on in your business, in your life, in your marriage, in your relationship, wherever that you're at, maybe in your job, if you acted immediately on what you learned, okay? So figure out and be good at implementing, okay? So you just learned something. Now, how can I apply this? Okay? How can I use what I just learned to better my situation, to better my life, my career, my business, whatever, okay? How can I, okay? It goes back to my video on how can I implement what I just learned, okay? The speed of your implementation will greatly determine your success with it. The law of diminishing effect says that, the longer that it takes for you to act on something, the less likely that it's going to be for you to actually do that thing. So act on it immediately. I really encourage you to. And then I wanted to talk about the difference between confidence and courage. Okay, they are two completely separate, different things. And Blas, I got to give you a big thank you for this little tip as well. So courage is more like, and he teaches martial arts, and he was saying that kids have a huge courage level. They have something that most grown adults have lost, and that's the courage to step out and do something that they've never done. They know full well going into stepping out on the mat that there could be some risk involved, but they do it anyways. They do it because what have I got to lose? Don't be afraid. That means step out and don't be afraid to fail. All right, don't be afraid to look silly in front of everybody, kind of like I'm doing here on Facebook. I'm sure I look a little silly to a lot of you out there. Give me one of those laughing emojis if you think I look a little silly. It's okay because I'll agree with you. But courage is the ability to step out and do things in the face of fear, in the face of that there's risk. All right. So I really encourage you to have the courage to get out there and do something that you've maybe never done before. What's going on, Deborah? How are you doing today? And guys, as you step out in courage, confidence will be built up. Okay. Confidence comes after you have acquired the skills, necessary to be good at whatever that you are doing, that you want to be good at. Confidence will come as you raise your posture, as you get, as you develop yourself, investing in yourself, in your body, your mind, your skills. That will come down the road. But in the beginning, it's courage that's going to get you to step out. And also, that comes down to a why. You've got to have a big why to be able to step out in courage. And we did a pretty powerful exercise, guys. I really encourage you to do this. Get with a buddy and ask yourself, go back and forth and ask yourself, why do you want to do what you're doing? Ask yourself why 7 times. 7 times. That'll get you to dig down deep into the heart, into the root of what you really want to do in this world, of why you want to do it. Do you want to leave a lasting impact? Most people, whenever they want to make more money, why do you want to make more money? Because I want to spend more time with my family and my kids. Well, why do you want to do that? Because I really want to leave a legacy. I want to leave, I want to be a good dad. I want to raise my kids. Well, cool. Why is that important to you? Okay. Think about that kind of stuff. Get with a buddy and do that back and forth. It'll really help you to figure out pretty much your purpose, why you really believe that you're here on this earth and what you want to get out of it whenever you leave this earth. I read a good quote the other day. You only get one life, all right? But if you work it right, once is enough. I love that quote. Okay, and then after that, if you believe in this, then you're going on to heaven, and you'll get to go to be with God, and man, you'll get to do whatever the heck we're gonna do up there. But man, get with a buddy. Ask yourself why 7 times. Dig down deep. That'll really cause you to dig down deep. And even by the 3rd or 4th why, you'll be like, man, I didn't even realize that's why I was doing this, So I encourage you guys to do those things. Be obsessed with implementing what you learned fast. Have the courage to step out and try and fail, and it's okay even if you do fail, but have the courage to get out there and do that. And then ask yourself, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to be successful in life? Why do you want to help people? Why do you want to better the world? Okay? Ask yourself those questions. Those are my tips for today. I really appreciate your views. I appreciate you guys following me on my journey here. This has really been a blast. It's really been a self-awareness type of journey for me and myself, honestly, and I hope that it's really been helping you guys out as well. So wherever you're at in the world, drop me your country flag where you're watching this from. And, I'd love to connect with you. I'd love to turn, Facebook friends. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to, turn Facebook friends into real friends. So again, my name is David Lamoureux, and I really appreciate you guys following me on this, watching this video. Y'all have a great rest of your Wednesday, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. God bless.